This is what our classrooms looked like in 2020 due to COVID-19. Although the pandemic has presented challenges and difficulties for students and their academic journeys, here are a couple students that have shown great resilience and adaptation to COVID-19's head games.
My name is Justina Sexton, and I am a media arts major at the College of Western Idaho.
My name is Tehani Schnupp, and I am majoring in marketing and media arts at CWI.
With 2020 being our first pandemic year, the transition from in-person learning to online learning was definitely difficult.
I was kind of glad that I didn't have to drive all the way to the Canyon County campus anymore, but I was also panicked because having to switch online was such a quick thing that we had to go through. But over time, it got easier. But in the beginning, it was really rough.
I think initially when we switched to online learning, I was really scared and nervous because I take my grade really seriously, and I hadn't ever done fully online classes. I've been primarily based in person.
And even though the pandemic presented challenges for students, it also presented an opportunity to learn new ways to adapt.
Educational-wise, the pandemic has helped me get better at emailing professors a little bit more. It's helped me figure out different ways to connect with people, not just in school, but with my friends, because for a while we couldn't see each other.
I think I realized through this process that I maybe am not as good of a communicator as I needed to be, especially in an online setting. I think that you really need to up the communication, and that was something that I learned. So I was far more communicative with my groups, with my professor if I wasn't understanding something. And that I think helped a lot with bridging that gap. Positive impacts for me has been that I treat it as my school time. I in the same way I sit in front of my professors, I come ready to go, and it's helped me to take the online version of the world more seriously. And personally, I think it's really helped me because so many professions are moving in that direction. It's helped me be better qualified to interact in a virtual space, whether it's an office space or a classroom setting.
And here are some tips and tricks that help them stay focused in an online learning environment.
My number one tip is to, when I'm being based remote like this, whether it's job or school, is to plan it just like you're sitting in the office. Because I bring a certain level of focus and attention when I'm sitting in the class or at my job.
I like keeping an Excel sheet as a checklist of the assignments that we have that are currently due. That has helped me keep organized throughout the pandemic a lot, because I get to visually look at that and be like, okay, I can go into this, check it off, move on.
Most importantly, this year has taught us to show empathy to others, as students, teachers, and families are all adapting to a new way of learning. So don't forget to reach out.
Making sure that when I'm struggling, I reach out to CWI or my professors or friends, classmates, just to kind of see where they're at and see how we can help each other. Being able to connect over how we all had to transition online, and it wasn't something that one set of group students did or professors did, it was everybody. Being able to talk to our professors and our classmates and just kind of all get a feel for what we're going through has given me a lot more empathy towards everybody, because everybody is struggling with this. It's not just us. Selfishly, it's not just us, it's everybody.
The world has changed. CWI's mission hasn't,